into the woods. Good morning, viewers and family. This is Colin from Heaven Skies Drone Images. Time of this recording is May 21st, 2023, roughly about 9:45. Today brings us to the Bethlehem steel stacks. Today is going to be something called Cars and Coffee. It's already brought out a big crowd as I'm looking over you. I know it's been a while since I did any type of publications recording, but I've had a busy 2 months or so since the last time I put something out. And I'm sorry to that one subscriber who I lost. I only do this for recreational, for fun, and for educational purposes. Hopefully one day maybe I will do it full time, but in the meantime, it's either 1 or 2 videos right now. But anyhow, let me just show you what built America back in the day. This was where America got their steel. The World Trade Center was built from the steel here. And I also have a beam in my house that says Bethlehem Steel. And can you imagine, this thing's over 100-something years old and it's still standing? Today, you build something and it crumbles within a week. Sad. But anyhow, let's go take a look at what we're here for, Cars and Coffee. As you can see, the crowd is already coming up. I did do a video, one of my first videos about the Bethlehem Steel. I will leave a link at the end of this video. Like I said, there was a lot of history. Bethlehem Steel did go to Pittsburgh, and just like every other car alert, just like every other corporation right now in America, greed is what basically is killing this country. CEOs and money. Forget about the little guy. If you watch YouTube, you will see lots of videos on why we will always be a slave to the paycheck, and the 1%ers will always become rich out of the greed and blood, sweat, and tears from the American worker. But anyhow, that's not what we're here for. Let's go take a look at the classic cars. And the cars, as you can see them, they're all lined up. Okay, as you can see, I'm headed towards the head cam. Keep my hands free. All right, hold on, doing a little adjustment here. I just don't want to see my eyebrow. We good?
Yep.
Okay, like that? Okay. Now we've reached to the hands-free camera. We're here looking at a Ford. Doesn't look like it's a new Ford. It looks somebody's personal car. 524. Parts. Engine. Made in Mexico. Transmission in the U.S. Yeah, looks like things are just getting going, folks. This is a free event. Once a year it is held. I'm sure this is going to be interesting. Always wanted to come. It did start at 8 o'clock this morning, so I usually wait a little bit to make sure everybody shows up on time. Please do not touch or climb on the sculpture. Thank you. These look like newer cars. A lot of Toyotas. It's inside of the Toyota. It's got that new car smell. Katie, it's got the new car smell. Ooh, a Trek. Yeah, T-Rex. Kind of like a knockoff brand of the Can-Am, which is pretty good. There's no way in heck I'm fitting in that. Here's a nice looking car. Ford, of course. All the good looking cars are made by the worst car companies ever. I like the color Lotus. Very orangey. You can see here, we got a picture of a, looks like a half man, half lion on it. That's an antique vehicle. We'll get to that in a second. This is the inside of this one. Oh, look at all the gizmos and gadgets this has. It's even got that new car smell. This is what we always want to see. Good old classic American cars, either from the 50s or 60s. Now please keep in mind, I am not a car expert. I do not know much about cars, but I do know about GTs a little bit. You can see they added some readings down there. Oh my God, look at the old heat temperature, the old dashboard. It's even got an old cigarette lighter. Seats are in really good shape. And they don't make cars like this anymore. You'll be lucky if you can get a car that lasts you 50,000 miles the way they've been plumping them out. I'll tell you one thing though, no electric vehicle will ever replace muscle cars. That's definitely for sure. This looks like one of these James Bond's cars. Here's the engine. I'm going to say that's an 8-cylinder racing, as you can see. Very plain, simple, to the point. No computers, no nothing. Because once you start getting into the computers, that's where you start spending money. A lot of small cars though. Definitely don't think I'll be able to fit on here. Here we go. BDS. Man's engine. Not one of these new foul engines run by a computer. Yeah. You can tell I'm an old school bird. Likes the old style cars. Everything is really good, precise shape. Wow, I'll tell you, man, one thing about car lovers, they take care of their cars really good. Hot dog with a stick. Okay.
I made it back, dude. I drove straight. I drove from Palm Springs, California to Alabama in 34 hours straight. 34 hours.
I guess he's done for the day. More dogs. Dog fest. Oh, look at this color down here. This is nice. Ah, Toyota. They make really, really good cars. Fortunately, you can't see inside. He's got it all rolled up. Ooh, Mustang. No, 98 Mustang. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, they got their windows up too. So, because they don't want people. Something about car owners, they're very, very picky. They don't want people touching it. They don't want them really looking in it. I think they love their cars more than they, I don't know. Yeah, I can can understand the love of a car, but, you know, show it off. Don't roll the windows up. Let people see. A Viper engine. Oh my goodness. Look at this air intake. Filters. Now, the more air you take into the engine, the faster you're going to go. Racing seats. Do they have roll bars? I don't see any roll bars. No. Got that new car smell though. Ignition switches. Take a look at the rear. Paint's in good condition. Disabled veteran plates. Yeah, like I said, every year they have done this, and it's always rained. Today it wasn't supposed to rain. BMW. And I figured this would be a good video to do because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that like cars. Old classic cars, muscle cars, cars in general. And especially when you're down here at Steel Stacks, as you can see. I mean, it's just, I love this place. You know, you could just, my great-great-grandfather, or grandfather, can't remember, worked here back in the 20s, 30s or so. And, you know, just doing the history. Many lives were lost here in the molten lava. So, again, you know, it's a lot of history here. A lot of cars here to do. So they always run some events here on the weekends now. The free concerts have started. I haven't gone to one of those yet. But we will. The weather's been really crummy here. It's about 60 degrees, and I had to break out the coat. You know, we're going to head over to the motorcycles in a little bit. Ah, little car. Ah, now this one's got a roll bar. Especially when you drag them and run them in residential areas. But, yeah, this is definitely a very, very expensive hobby. If you were going to have a car or a classic car or a car like this, a lot of people have sunk a lot of money into these. I mean, they research getting a lot of original parts. I mean, to keep the car original with their parts, that's what it's all about. I mean, some probably went to machine shops where they can fabricate a certain part or a screw. But you just can't find a lot of parts these days. And if you do, they're made overseas, like in China or Mexico or someplace where the part's going to be cheap. And it's not going to hold up like it used to be. Ah, look what we have here.
Hi.
Wife and Kate. Just a couple of weeks ago, they did a garage sale here. They do it twice a year. You know, you can bring your junk down here. Who is it? What's the radio station that does it? The Hawk out here in the Lehigh Valley. They sponsor it. You know, I think it's like $10 a table. If you're a vendor, look into it. Hawk 99.9. You know, check their website. There should be one coming up around Labor Day, maybe in August. So if you got some junk you want to get rid of in your trunk, woo! Come down here and sell it. Plain. That's a nice color. I like that. Yeah. I don't even think you can get cars like that with that color anymore. Oh, there we go. Classic truck alert for sale. Keep in mind, it is not electric. It is a gas-powered truck, so this is going to have some you-know-what. You're not going to go 5 miles and the electric battery is going to die on you. Yeah, look at the inside. Beautiful. No cracks, no chips, no nothing. Everything looks like original. The roof. Oh, there's the sign. Another one for sale. There's the old, excuse me, gentlemen. There's the old style air filter that I grew up with. I remember them being phased out in the 80s. Now they're just kind of like square. Some of them are smaller. There's the air intake there. I remember we used to have an old Chevy, and it was held in the housing. Dogs. Okay. Now here's an interesting car. Lucid. I don't think I'm very familiar with these cars. Looks like the front is the trunk. Nice style. It's pretty good. Let's take a look inside. Here's the inside. Pretty cool. It's got that leather interior. Yeah, this might be an electric car. I see like an iPad in the center with a lot of fingerprints on it. Leather smell.
I saw them and
See, what do we got here in the back? Another trunk. Definitely a lot of trunk space, that's for sure. Not too bad. From Illinois. Here's what the back looks like. It's decent, leathery. Not too crazy about the color, but you know, not too bad. Yes, it is a self-driving car. So, one day self-driving cars will take over, but in order to work as a self-driving car, you have to have everybody as a self-driving car. Because this way all the cars and cameras can talk to each other, and they all can do the same thing, be controlled by a grid. But in the meantime, you know, it is what it is. There is more self-driving cars on the road now, but you know, maybe not my lifetime, possibly my children's lifetime, but their child's lifetime when I would see self-driving cars. Just like anything in time, but it would be nice if they had a self-driving car that stayed gasoline. Because the more, like if you have an electric truck, okay, it's great, it's good on miles, you can hook up your house to it, but the more energy you use, the less time you're going to get. So, huh. Oh yeah, that's the Goblin. This is a nice color. Purple, one of my favorite colors. A Chevy. Oh, here's a neat looking car. Did you guys see this car over here?
Yeah.
I say. There's a car from a distance. Very colorful. Engine sounds precise. Looks or sounds real good. No skip. Again, like I said, I don't know about much, but you can hear a nice engine. It looks like he's done the paint job himself. Now remember, the engine is the soul, heart and soul of your car. You have a good engine, she'll take care of you. They were called fan belts back in the day. Now they changed them to serpentine belts. Wow, look at this. 8-cylinder. Oh, there's more in here. So, you know, different calipers. I always wanted to paint my calipers, but then I was like, well, you know what? I'm not messing with any function that's going to stop me from breaking my car. Now the sun's coming out. It's getting good. I'm going to take a, looks like some kind of car parade. So we're going to take a walk over there, check out some dogs, maybe check out the parade, and see what's going on.
Yeah, they were good.
Send that! Send it!
That's it. Yeah! Woo!
That's it!
Come on, you got it.
He did not.
Oh, come on. 2 miles an hour? No.
Last time there was a tractor, like a lawnmower. He came around with a big deal. I could hear that.
So now, 4th of July, they do a big fireworks show here. People stand all here. They shoot them off that way towards the parking lot. But there's a lot of people that even come out 4th of July. So, you know, I'll show you around a little bit, and then looks like the event is ending. And as you can hear that, it went boom. What do you got?
It's like a food truck.
Ooh.
Oh, it is.
I said, I'm like, wherever my family, I look for a dog and I'll find my family. Did you pet that one scaredy dog?
I pet a big one. It looks like a bear.
I'm gonna go in. Where you going? I'm gonna look in. Do you look at all this stuff here? Here's a, looks like a love vehicle. 60s. There you go. Everybody's revving the engines, but nobody's sending it. Looks like to be newer cars. Toyotas are my favorite a little bit right now. Chevys. So do me a favor, if you recognize any of these cars, what they're about, and if you want to feel that you want to teach my viewers or possibly somebody who comes along on this channel, you know, please feel free to comment, because there's a lot of cars here that I'm not familiar with. Again, like I said, I don't know about much, but you know, it'd be nice if we start learning from each other. You know, let me know what you think about some of these cars. Like I said, it is a nice day out. It is getting warmer out now, so I got my big winter coat on. So again, you know, this is definitely something interesting that I'm going to seek out more, because I've always wanted to go, and it's nice to have a family, a wife, and a child interested in learning new things, about cars. And that's the whole point about this, is being educational videos to show people that there's fun things to do. But definitely, I mean, look at that view under here in Bethlehem, under the steel stacks with the ruins. Kind of reminds me of Rome a little bit. But can you imagine how old this is? And this is still standing hundreds of years, well, not hundreds, over 100 years later. We got a little disco here. I think this is just regular cars here, not sure. But I'm very surprised there's a lot of people that showed up for this. Again, this is my first one. I'm learning. So maybe next year I'll come out when they first opened up, due to the fact that, like I said, sometimes a lot of cars don't arrive until later in the day. So it looks like they come here just before 8 and they get out early. So I guess I have to practice. But, you know, looking at the events calendar, there's a lot of car shows in my area. So, you know, we'll try to visit some. Getting my steps in too. Went to the doctor's last week. He says I should walk at least half hour, 45 minutes a day. in order to try to lose weight, which that's my health goal. Because you know, we got the diet under control. We got you know, some options that I stopped eating, like fast food, which is disgusting. Blah. You know, I know it's quick enough to shove a Happy Meal down our kids' throats just to keep them quiet, but research shows that we're just poisoning our children. But anyhow, I don't want to depress any of you guys. But yeah, no, this is really, really fun, you know. Good for the spirits. Dogs all over the place. I just got to find the family and see what, oh, there they are, else is going on. Of course, anywhere you see a dog, that's where my family's going to be. So. Okay.
I tried calling you.
That's okay, I didn't have it, I was talking. Alright, here's the salad and crab. Up here they come again. So I guess they're circling around on the parade and coming back. Definitely not a place to bring dogs, especially with the loud engines. A lot of people are holding their dogs and they're scared, and some of them are shaking. Yeah, I know it's cute and fuzzy and everything, but if you're going to come to the show, leave the dogs at home. This is definitely hurts their ears, so you don't want to do that to them. You know, find a dog sitter or have somebody stay far away from them. So. The reason I'm not talking much is it's hard to talk over the vroom vroom. So I'm just going to let you enjoy the sights and sounds of what a car should sound like. So this event is sponsored by Koch, but I call them Crotch. I'm not a fan of their, you know, their auto service part try to rip some people off that I knew, but I don't go there. But anyhow, you know, they put on a pretty good show. Can't fault them for that. There's something you can go in the water. Don't have to worry about flooding anything. Pretty cool. Oh, there you go. Here's an old style. What's that car from Lightning McQueen? The old man car? The grandfather?
Sheriff?
No, Doc Hudson. Yeah, kind of looks like that. All right, got the fuzzy guy. Ooh, look at the inside. Really looks good. Here's the old style dashboard for you youngins who want to see. You had the clock. You can tell time the old-fashioned way, not ones that flash. Look at that dashboard, steering wheel with the horn. Got that old new car smell. You have an old new car smell? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's a Bel Air. No, not the Fresh Prince of Bel Air yet, folks, but it's a Chevy. This thing was a tank. Back in the day, I mean, you could run into a brick wall and you'd probably walk away without anything. This guy looks like got 18,114 miles. Then again, they only had 5 numbers on it and the point. So wipers, lights, all by the handle. Yeah, this is awesome. So cheap. Yeah. If you're wondering why the Jeep is like this, you haven't seen our infrastructure in Pennsylvania. That's just that's just a touch of what a pothole or construction and all that other stuff goes on. Right there, I think we got the worst infrastructure here in this the country. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed the car show at Steel Stacks in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. That was the first one. Never been there. I kind of enjoyed it. I really did. It's loud, but you know, there's a lot more in our area coming up. But I think they do that maybe twice a year. Not sure. I'll let you know. But it was interesting to see some of the old cars and the new cars. Well, anyhow, if you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel. Let your family, friends know this is a positive channel. Children can watch it. Nothing raunchy here. If I see anything bad in the comments, it gets deleted. So if you want to, please comment some of those cars that you saw. Again, I'm not an expert. It's been a while since I've seen any of those cars. Please feel free to comment if you enjoyed it and you want to see more of that. If not, that's okay. You can just watch too. But again, if you liked what you saw, please subscribe. Hit that bell for future notifications. And
Give it a big thumbs up.
give it a big thumbs up. But anyhow, God bless all of you. Take care. Hope to be putting out some more video content. Again, thank you and God bless.